Scorpios! Hi, Adrian here from Cape Town. How you all doing? Welcome to my channel. If it's your first time here, welcome. And if you've been here before, welcome back. Okay. I know what you guys, also being water signs, the same as me. I'm a Cancerian. There must be quite a bit of, you're quite sensitive to energy. So you might be feeling quite a bit of the energy at the moment happening. Globally, people are very concerned at the moment. Okay. But let us just see what we have for you, what's in the cards for you. So, as always, if it's safe for you to relax, just take a nice deep breath in into your heart space. Release and let go. Okay? Into the heart space. Opening that heart space, let the channel of love flow and release and let go. Okay? So this is a general reading, life guidance for you, Scorpio, from 23 till 31 March 2020. Sun, Moon, Rising, and ascending. Whatever's for you, take it in your heart. Whatever's not for you, just release with love and let it go. If you want to book yourself a personal detailed reading, all those details are down below. And let's see what we have for you. Like and subscribe to the video, to the channel. We're looking at your recent past, we're looking at your present, and we're looking at your immediate future. Things are not looking bad. We're the Tower. So that's your overall energy for the reading. Some of you are going through a bit of a wild period at the moment. It might feel kind of like moments after the car crash. But apart from that, which is, I don't want to undermine how you're feeling, but it's something that you're busy moving through, okay? It's literally one of those situations you're walking through hell, just keep on walking, okay? Don't pause, don't sit down for a moment, don't say, oh, I'm just gonna chillax here for a while and, feel sorry for myself for a while. No. This is the time to keep on moving, okay? Very overwhelming for many of you at the moment, but this is the time to keep on moving. And when I say keep on moving, I mean keep on moving forward. Okay. It might take a lot of bravery for a lot of you at this point in time, but you can do it. Okay. The fact that you brought yourself to this channel means that you're ready to hear this message, which means that you're ready to do it. Okay. In your recent past, you've got the you've got the Seven of Pentacles, you've got the Queen of Cups, okay, and you've got the Judgment card. Okay. So quite a number of you may have, you had some situation going for a while there. It might have seemed quite good, and then it did not seem so good. So you had to kind of reassess where this was going. Okay. Bit of a gravy train, but I don't want you to get, not in the negative sense of the word. Many of you might have felt that you were both contributing equally to the situation, only to kind of have a bit of an awakening and realizing, or even being confronted, that apparently that was not the case, or it wasn't viewed that way. Okay, so some of you kind of came out of that energy a bit sort of spinning and reeling, like what's going on. Okay, which places you a little bit in this current car crash sort of energy. Okay, but in your, this is just the overall the Tower, but in your current situation, Four of Cups, so there's some good things coming in. Some of you might not be seeing the good things because you're focusing on what didn't work. Okay, so be mindful of that. Might be hard, but now is the time for you to, there with Eight of Cups confirming the same thing, to kind of step away from those demons inside your mind. Okay, now is the time for you to step away from those. We're clarifying the overall energy first. Okay, my apologies. Just what my higher self called smile. And then Ten of Cups going forward in your current energy. So some of you getting some new offers coming in, which might in a way, replicate a little bit of the past, or what you would have probably wanted the past to be, or fooled yourself into what the past might be, stepping away from there and stepping forward into prosperity, into abundance, into beauty. Immediate future, stepping into very good things there with the Six of Wands. That old nagging energy coming back there, the devil. Is this true? Is it not true? Is it working? Is it not working? Are you setting yourself up for failure again? You don't want to be thinking like that, because with the Nine of Cups, you're going towards a very good energy there. Okay, I'm going to clarify the Tower for you first. The overall energy of your reading. Yep. So there's a lot of good in the bad. I mean, look at that. Okay, so we're clarifying the Tower. So in the Tower, but the clarifying cards that you're having is the World, it's the Fool, and it's the Three of Cups. I mean, you know, for any of you reading tarot, you can really, I'm pretty sure you're smiling quite broadly right now. For those of you who are not, you really don't have to be a tarot reader to kind of get where this is going. From this situation, a lot of good will come. So from this current energy that you are feeling, there is a lot of positive perspectives over here for you right now. If you will open your heart to it, if you will actually be, in a sense, almost willing to see it, okay? Because I feel that some of you are kind of looking into the blinders. It's not that you don't see, you don't want to see, okay? Because you're creatures of nature, but you're sensitive, you're water signs, you're like me, you know? But the Fool there, it's letting you, this part is very obvious. This is not some subtle, vague, possibly, maybe, and perhaps sort of thing. This is like in your face, poof, there, okay? New path, new possibilities, new way of being. This is very sort of like, you know, if you get in a classroom, there's always that one child, that one like, pick me, pick me, pick me. This is that very pick me, pick me, pick me sort of energy, okay? And you know that it has fantastic prospects, possibilities. You know it. You don't want to know it, but you know it, okay? For some of you, this might be a repeating pattern, but you've learned a lesson, and it's learning that lesson that brought you into the space, this Tower space, this quite overwhelming sort of space, okay? But I'm sorry to say this, but I'm just going to say it outright. It can be 50% less overwhelming if you actually just stop being so dramatic about things. I do not cut bones about stuff, okay? You are overwhelming yourself more than you need to overwhelm yourself. There's no need to cry anymore. There's no need to walk around sobbing and to let anybody else see how broken your heart is and how sore it is. It's time for you to move on. Okay, so I'm going to clarify the recent past for you. I hope that you guys haven't decided screw me and decided to stop listening, because it's actually going in a very nice direction, this reading. So the recent past, as we said, there was a situation that came to an end, okay? Somehow, so clarifying the Chariot, the Sun, and the Pentacles, okay? So there was a couple of really strong emotions involved. There were some strong opinions that were passed. For some reason, the Cancer energy is there, so somehow there's a Cancer involved in the story, or there's a lot of emotion involved here, like a lot, like a flood of it, okay? But you can learn quite a lot from this. There's a very strong Leo energy here as well, so it could be a Leo, a person with Leo in their chart, or quite a strong fire in their chart. So this would be the emotions that you feel and the emotions that you're used to feeling versus almost the emotions that you are told or dictated that you should feel. Okay. And you're becoming good at that. You're becoming good at finding that balance between almost pulling back and saying, so what works for me and what doesn't work for me? And whereas before you might not have had that willingness to kind of really step away, many of you are like, I'm just going to stop trying. You know, you kind of did what you felt you shouldn't supposed to do, and you're stepping away. Okay. Let's see what else we got here for you, Scorps. So, Queen of Cups. Yep. So, something came to an end when you probably least expected it to, which it wasn't really what you wanted, but when you're really going to be honest about it, and these are your clarifying cards, the 8 of Wands, the 6 of Wands, and the Star. When you're really honest about it, you actually decided to step away. In many senses, you actually created the situation. You wanted to step away. Okay? You wanted something different, and you decided to do something about it. And I feel that this overwhelming almost sense of guilt and emotions and whatever you're feeling might also be that that you know that you're not so innocent in this whole thing. Okay? And there's nothing wrong with changing your mind. I mean, it's your mind. All right? But you stepped away. You stepped away from a situation you felt was no longer serving you. However that came about, when you look at it honestly, you will realize that your priorities have somehow changed and you stepped away. And the universe is fully supporting you in that. Okay. And that is why you are moving out because you have to be honest when you look at this. This is the overall energy that I'm reverting back to. You're coming out of this, you're kind of coming out of this car crash energy straight into the lotto energy. Okay? Straight into almost winning the lotto twice. And it being right for you. So when you're going to be honest, you're going to, if you can, if I may, you realize this is actually what you wanted. Okay? And yeah, it wasn't easy for you. Okay, judgment. You might have broken some hearts. You might have kind of ripped the carpet underneath from some people. So it wasn't that easy. Okay? But it's what you wanted. Clarifying their judgment is the Ace of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords. Okay? You decided what you wanted. You decided what you'd like your life to be. Going forward, some of you were really seeking for some inner peace. You kind of fooled yourself into believing that you had it, but you know you didn't, and you stepped. There was, in a sense, it's almost like there was too much fighting involved for you. You didn't want it anymore. Okay? And now your current energy that you're in, and this is fantastic. You are in Scorpio energy at the moment, which is cool. There is 4 of Cups, there's 8 of Cups, and there's 10 of Cups. Everything is expanding. Okay? And from this current energy, the 3 of Cups, you're going from 3, 4, 6, 10. So things are actually expanding for you. Okay? Somehow some new kind of offer came in. You might feel a little bit that I shouldn't do this, I should wallow in this feeling sorry for myself energy a little longer. Don't do that. You're not doing yourself any favors. Okay? It's time for you to step away, and you know exactly what you want, so you can just as well claim that. I mean, why not? Yep. This is beautiful. Lots of cups. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Okay. So offer came in there, 4 of Cups. You had to really, really think about that. But here's it. Your heart spoke louder because it's interesting. I did all these readings for all these zodiac signs. There was never any love involved. Then I did the reading for Virgo, and it turned out to be a twin flame journey. And I'm doing the reading for you, and you stepped away from all of what you needed to step away, and you're in the clarity at the moment where you're realizing your heart was somewhere else. Okay? You knew what was right for you. You knew the winners were supporting you. There's some regrets, but you are in this energy now that's really serving you well. Okay? 8 of Cups, stepping away. And that's clarified by the Knight of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, and the Empress. Okay? Empress is all about abundance. So you stepped, you really knew what it is that you wanted. You knew what it is that you needed. Okay? Somehow there's money involved, and I feel that there's a little bit of something secretive about money. I don't know. It's probably not the prettiest thing. Okay? Something about money that you were keeping to yourself. Could have come into it somehow, or There's something about money that you're kind of keeping to yourself. And it is bothering you. It's bothering your conscience. But I mean, it is what it is. And 3, the Empress. Abundance, prosperity, success. Some of you came into fortune and you didn't really tell others about it. And it, for one reason or the other, it reached a point where you almost felt you couldn't say it now. It was almost wrong somehow. Okay? 10 of Cups there, heart's desires coming true, fulfillment, and it's clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. So fortune's turning in your favor. You're being honest with the desires of your heart, with the needs of your heart, which is always a good thing to do. Okay? The Hermit energy there. There's some regrets over here. I won't really say about what you did, but how you did it. Okay? You feel you could have done things differently, but you're coming to peace with it, you're coming to terms with it. This water energy is still here. Somehow this water energy plays a vital role, but it's a positive role. I don't know, you might have seen how would that person do it. So you're probably into some kind of space of how would that person probably have done this, or how would that person probably do that. Okay? So maybe a fellow Scorpio, I don't really think a Pisces, it could be a Cancer. But you're kind of taking a cue or opening your mind to how would this person most likely handle the situation if he or she got into it. Okay. Which actually strikes me as a good thing. Immediate future. Just going to pause it for you for 1 second. All right, Scorp, sorry about that. I took a blow my nose. Sorry about that, there's somebody at the door. All right, so immediate future going forward, 6 of Wands. So you really, it's almost like you're making like a comeback, like a full circle. But you learned a good lesson from here. You're getting the lesson. The devil, it's really time to, there's for some reason there's a lot of guilt. You need to let it go. It's not serving you positively, okay? And the 9 of Cups. Because things are heading in a good direction for you. So you're going to have to make up your mind. You're going to have to either come clean, or you're just going to have to let the whole thing go. The choice remains yours. Okay? So let's see what we got for the 6 of Cups. Sorry, Cups. Wands, emotions. So we got the High Priestess, clarifying. You're really growing into your full potential a lot. You're really discovering a lot of you, exactly who you are. And that really opens quite a portal of positivity for you. Okay? You rebalancing the scales, you're learning how to do things again. It's like Natalie Cole used to say, you know, now we're starting over again. It's not the easiest thing to do. And now I'm quoting songs. But it's old school, you know. Old school is, as they say, if there was an old school, there's no new school. And I completely get off point. Page of Swords. Yep. Some decisions had to be made. I feel that going forward, you like where you're going. And even though you may not appreciate the way you got to where you're going, you like where you're going. And so you're making peace with that. You know, you're accepting that it's actually okay to make mistakes. I think a lot of you also came to the point where you realized that it doesn't really benefit anybody too much to just go wallow in the past. Let's move forward. Okay? The Devil card there. So we've got the 9 of Swords, the 6 of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Again, a lot of worry, a lot of concern, a lot of thinking. Should I, shouldn't I? Okay? It's like you're missing a lot of the good around you because you're very much in this, you know, should I not kind of energy. There's some issues with trust over there with 6 of Swords. But still, the money keeps on flowing. It's like there's two things happening at the moment. On the one side, you've got this almost moral sort of dilemma going on, but on the other hand, things are actually flying quite well. you know, and you appreciate that, because I feel that there's a lot of hard work that you put in kind of coming back, but there's a lot of deservency issues. Could make sense? And then the Nine of Cups. So 10 of Cups, which is fantastic, because with the current energy above it, which is the 10 of Cups, sorry, the 10 of Pentacles underneath it, 4 of Wands and the 3 of Pentacles. Okay. Making peace with the past, letting it go. There will be, sorry, a lot of Scorpios suddenly getting married, because you got the clarity of what you want, and you were willing to downscale in a sense. Okay. What does that mean? Let's draw one more card. So many of you were prepared to downscale for your heart to be happy. Yep. You got kind of, it's like at some point suddenly one day, poof, you just got clarity about what it is that you want with your life, and no other sort of alternative existed. Okay. Let's have a look for you. Let's have a look for you. Cards from the universe. And then we're going to end off with 2 oracles for you. Okay, look at those popping right out there. And it's 3 of them. Okay. So, Page of Cups, again, same one we got here, with the clarifying going forward, immediate future. 2 Page of Cups is confirmed there. You know what you want, you're going forward, you're open with their emotions. I feel that for many of you, you are very honest with yourself, probably, if not the first time in your life, in a very long time. And it's very empowering. Okay, you're really open with those emotions. Again, I don't know, the Moon card is that Cancer energy that keeps on coming through. Okay, but I feel that you, in a sense, kind of taking your cue from that person or from that energy. Okay, and the 9 of Wands, you are, how nice is that? 9 of Wands and 9 of Cups. You are getting into a much better space and flow where life and the universe can just give you stuff, even though you still have some worries and concerns. Because instead of almost being, I think that many of you felt that you're almost like at the mercy of your emotions, and it was like a high school concert going there for a while, because you were feeling that, oh, I feel like this, I feel like that, poor me, poor me, poor me. But you got out of that. So it's almost like, in a sense of, by surrendering to your true emotions and not the dramatized versions of it, you are the one running the show now, which is fantastic. Okay. Overall energy for you with the oracles. Yep. Take your first step. Begin now. You can do this. You got this. Okay. You got the Scorps. You got the Scorps. You got the Scorps. Let's see. I know that life can be very overwhelming for you guys sometimes. And I know a couple of Scorpios. I love them, but oh my goodness. Overthinking to the max. I mean, I'm a Cancerian and I can think, but sure. You know, be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself, my people. Be kind to yourself. What card do we have for you here? There's a deeper reason for each of your questions and seeking. This is about finding your destiny and following it. Okay? Guidance, attention, help, maybe love, always, criticism, never. The question was, what to give others, if anything at all? Isn't it fun being you? Isn't it fun being you? Let's draw you one more. I don't know why I feel drawn to do it, so I'm just going to do it. No 2 flowers are the same, yet all are beautiful in their own way. That's you. Okay? Comparisons are odious. I love how they use these big words in these cards. In layman's terms, it's a waste of time, because they presume all other things are equal, which is never the case. Between me and you, the universe. Okay. Thank you so much for your time, energy. Thank you so much for joining me, Scorpio. May this reading serve you in love and light. Be kind to yourself. Okay. I remember from your reading last week, it was a little bit heavy. Okay. Be kind to yourself. It is a difficult period that we're going through. Meditate. Take water. Just be friendly to yourself. Okay. There is no honor in throwing yourself in front of the bus. None whatsoever. Okay. That is not going to serve you. Okay. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for your energy. Love and light from my heart to yours. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, share with others. If you want to book yourself a personal detailed reading, all the details are down below. Check out those Corona videos I uploaded and let me know what your opinion is. Till next time, bye.